Hello, what's up, my influential leaders? It's so good to be here again. Welcome to my second video as we will be talking about another amazing leadership principle or a trait that I actually picked up that actually even helped me to be where I am today. And so today we actually get to talk about something amazing. First of all, a recap. Last week we actually talked about character, and we understood that you have to be able to match what you say with what you do for someone to actually be able to rate you or be able to actually say, okay, fine, yeah, true, you're a man of your word or woman of your word. Because actually character, nothing that maybe I can say is, it's who are you when no one's looking, and trying to understand that aspect is, who are we going to be when no one's looking? And so yes, let's stay tuned as we get into the second part of today. What's up, people? How you doing? I know I'm trying to, I'm in a decent way and I'm trying to be serious and everything. But yes, I'm still young, fresh, ready to learn and actually even impact so many millions of people. I'd love to welcome you to this amazing channel. So yes, my name is Ishimwe Alain. One of the youth pastors at Mavuno Church, a certified coach with John Maxwell and the business developer. So as you get to join me, I'd love you actually to just hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so that you can know every time a new video comes up. So I'll be talking about some leadership foundations and skills that I've got to learn over the years, even with impact that is had over my life, and I believe it actually will help you as well. But guess what? As well, I will be sharing some of my little life experiences in who I am with my faith and how it's helped me with my leadership journey until where I am today. Times in life I actually used to be on the court shooting hoops, thinking that was the best way to influence people, until I got to learn I could still put on and dress nicely and speak the word and add value to someone's life. So join me as we make impact and add value to people's lives. I hope to see you in the many more. Thank you very much. So today we're actually going to talk about charisma. When I got to learn what charisma was, I thought maybe it's just about being jovial, fun, and just being an agile person who's actually going to let everyone like them. And we have so many charismatic people, and I believe I'm charismatic. You can actually tell me in the comment section if you think I am charismatic. And so what I got to understand, what is charisma? The ability to attract people towards you. So how do you then attract people towards you? How do you then bring them towards you? How do you add value to their life? How do you make it sure? How do you make sure that you're actually being able to have people that come around you because there's something they want to pick your brain, they want to get something that you have within you, and we can do it in so many different ways. But for me, what I got to understand is, yes, you need to be fun. The fun aspect is because people want to be around you because you're fun. You tell stories. All this can happen. You can be charismatic. You can be able to speak well. You can be eloquent in all these things that you do. But your charisma is trying to understand, how do you get these people to come around you and get to understand what is it that they're taking out of you, and they will be able to impact other people, or it will actually impact themselves and their life. So most of the time, if you want to be someone who's charisma, you can't not love life. And so I want to actually get into spaces where you will understand, what does it mean for me to be charismatic, and my charisma then helps other people. So I have just three things that I actually got to write down, and I said, I believe this is what is going to help me be charismatic in life, and also people can actually tend to like something or even pick out something from me. So number one actually is love life. For someone who's charismatic, you must be able to enjoy life. Life will bring you all this pain, life will bring you all these ups and downs, struggles, everything, but you have to be able to love life. What does that mean? The life that you have, remember, it's been given to you because you have a purpose on this earth to be able to fulfill. When God gave you that breath of life, he was like, I have brought you here for a greater purpose in your life. So the circumstances that you go through, the things that you have actually struggled with, let them never put you down or make you feel like you amount to nothing, but always remember that the life that you have is greater than all the troubles that are around you. So meaning, having something you're passionate about and enjoy talking about it and sharing with your friends. So having something that you enjoy talking about. For me, when I love life, the thing about about life is that I get to impact other people. How does that happen? That impacting of other people can only happen is if I enjoy what I do, if I enjoy the people that I communicate with, if I enjoy just talking to different people. How does that happen? That can only happen is if within you find it that you have value that other people need. And that happened to me when actually people added value into my life. I saw how they acted, how they talked, how they shared different aspects of their life, the word. That for me impacted me, and I was like, wow, this person has a charismatic way they say it, has a charismatic way they act in life, and they show you that they actually love life. So what's that one passionate thing that you love so much and you can willing to share with so many people? For me, I'm passionate about transformation. That's maximizing one's self potential. What does that mean? Getting you to do more than you ever thought you could actually be able to do. Like for me, I never thought I could actually be able to start talking of these videos and even to be able to edit them. But I've had friends who've impacted me, who've told me you can believe in yourself, learn, and hey, guess what? Today here I am doing it. So yes, love life and enjoy life as you do it. Number 2 is having the I see in you moment. Don't look at the negative. Don't look at the mistakes that someone makes. Don't define someone because of the circumstances in their life, but define them because of who you see them becoming. That for me happened to me when I was still back as a young person. It doesn't mean I'm that old, but as basically my teenage, when some people would look at me and say, you're smart, you can be able to do things, but I never believed that in myself. And having the I see in you moment is when someone told me that I see you influencing so many people. I thought, man, that was a joke and it couldn't happen. But because I then picked up that and took it upon and said, how can I be able to impact people? And that took from adding value to myself to add value to others, is because someone saw in me something great. And so have that moment where you see in people something great. Have that moment where you see the greatness within someone and not the mistakes they do. Like I remember I defined myself because of the mistake that I did, or that I was actually doing or went through. And that always put me down. It's until I had to understand that I need to be able to look at someone because of who God created them to be. And that having I see in you moment is always a great moment, just to see that someone can actually be able to do great things, and you are actually allowing them to express themselves, to do what they need to do to actually get to where they need to be. And I can say for me that happened a lot. Even with my dating relationship, I used to see most of the mistakes my partner made, and that used to be the point of where we struggle or where we actually fight a lot. And I can actually say openly, like I think that is where my weakness was. And even it's not like as if I'm perfect today, but it's still something I'm trying to pull away from, because I have to be able to see what is the great thing that she has and she brings on the table, so that I can actually be able to appreciate her. Because even I can actually be able to say, yes, this is, and I know you can be able to do it. Because when you encourage someone and you keep on seeing their senior moments, seeing the great things they will do, imagine they're able to step into that vision. Why do I say this? I was listening to a small statement that was said by Prince EA, that he said one time. He said, how we look at people determines where they'll get to be. Why? A plane, he said, if a plane wants to go from point A to point B, it won't go straight. Why? Because it will always go below its destination. But what it does, it has to go up for it to come back down to exact pinpoint of where it's supposed to be. So imagine this: if we looked at people to where they were meant to be, imagine they would actually get to where they are supposed to be. But if we looked at people for just who they are, we then degrade their lives to just the minimum. So imagine, look at someone with great excellence, with great excitement, with great passion and zeal for them to know that they are actually going to be better, and they are even actually going to be greater people. Because truly, as it said, Jeremiah 29:11, which God says that He knows the plans that He has for us, to prosper us and not to destroy or forsake us. So who are we to be able to put down someone when God has the great plans for their life? Imagine that. Have the I see in you moment in that person. The third thing is give people hope, being a source of light to them so that they can be uplifted. Imagine you're going to find so many people who are going to be down. As much as you may have the I see in you moment, if you don't share hope in someone's life, for them to see that there is light at the end of that tunnel, then it becomes a problem. If they feel like as if the whole life that they're going to live is just filled with problems, from one problem to another, but you need to be able to give them hope. You need to be able to make them see that there is always greatness that comes in. For me, the most influential book that I've actually got to read is the Bible, and when you get to hear the stories of the different things that people have gone through and what they've gone through, it's not so far off from what we're going through right now. It's pretty much similar, but to understand that through all that pain they went through, there was victory at the end of it, because what you have to do is set yourself to walk in victory. No matter the pain that you're going through, you'll always reach the place where God wants you to be. And we find that there is greatness in just having that positive mind, that positive aspect of thinking, to know that yes, there is greatness that lies ahead, and yes, there is so many things that you can actually be able to do. So understand this. Give someone hope and make them understand that they actually were meant and were destined for greatness. That can only happen if only you share that same hope to them. So guys, thank you very much for tuning in. I really appreciate you. See you next week as we get to share another amazing wisdom nugget that I got to learn. Thank you guys. Deuces.